So we covered your intention. We also covered all these different types of ways you can make money. And in this lesson, I want to take some time to figure out what you're good at, what your unique zone of genius is, and what your superpowers are, because every single person has superpowers or has a zone of genius or has something they can offer to the world. And I firmly believe that. And I know sometimes in hearing that, you're like, I feel like I'm the exception, or I feel like I don't have anything to offer. And that, more often than not, is a confidence thing and it's a mindset thing, because every single person has strengths and they have superpowers. And in this lesson, we're going to tap into them. We're going to identify them so that when we set your business up, we can ensure that we are maximizing your zone of genius, maximizing your superpowers, so that you have wind in your sails. And that is a big part of building a sustainable business that works for you, because you want to have business on easy mode as much as possible. And a big portion of that is figuring out what your zone of genius is. I know sometimes it's weird to think about it, but trust me, doing this exercise is going to be so helpful for you. Also, trust me, everyone has something they're good at. We just need to identify and uncover what that is for you. In order to do that, please leverage the Notion workbook down below. I have some prompts, I have some exercises for you to complete so that we can get to the bottom of this. So the first thing you're going to do is to figure out personally what you think your zones of genius are. I know that sometimes this can feel weird to talk about what you're good at, but just toss that out the window, because we're going to do it together. I want you to get quiet, get reflective, and think about what you are good at. I also want you to think about what you often get complimented at. And if you have a job right now, think about your performance reviews. Like, what always comes up as something that people praise you on? Or if you have a manager at work right now, what do they always praise you about? Or what do they always get you to do? Or what do you get voluntold to do a lot? That's also a sign you're good at it. Take some time now, duplicate the Notion workbook if you haven't already down below, and figure this out. The next step is now to involve your loved ones or people that are close to you, because I find that often people that are closest to us will see things in ourselves that we don't even see. So they can see our highest potential, they can see what we're good at, and so that's why it's important to ask them. I would ask your family members, your best friends, your partner if you have one, what they think you're really good at, and ask them to list anything and everything, like anything down from have really good design taste, or you're really good at making matcha. Tell them to think of every single thing that you're good at and just document it all down. This is important because then you can start to group together themes. And also, if people are consistently saying to you like, oh, you're super organized, or you're super creative, or you're such a good speaker, or I feel like you're so good at explaining things, that is a signal to you that that's definitely something that's a strength. So I want you to get quiet, think first, and then you can ask others. And doing this entire exercise, I want you to claim what you're good at, because like I said, everyone has unique superpowers. We want to leverage them. We want to take advantage of them so that you can have the wind in your sails when we are building your business, so that you can actually build a sustaining business. That is the key, right? This is the entire reason why we're doing this program. I want you to claim it. And if there's any mindset issues coming up or limiting beliefs, I highly recommend you read The Mountain Is You. It's an amazing book by Brianna Weist, or Brianna Weist. Not really sure how to say her last name. I think I am always butchering it, but in my head it's Weist, okay? So we're going to call her Brianna Weist, but I love her. This book literally changed my life, and I highly recommend you check it out, especially as you go through this entrepreneurship journey. So complete the exercises in this lesson video, complete the Notion workbook, and read the email I'm going to send you, because I'm going to go through my journey of finding my zone of genius. I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable and candid. And once you've done all of that, I will see you in the next lesson.